Hello and welcome. If you can see me and hear me, please drop me a 777 in the chat box and we shall make a start shortly. Okay, thank you. My name is Dr. Jav. I'm a forex and cryptocurrency trader. Please also let me know where you are from. What part of the country are you from? I can see that we have Quenisha here from Columbia, Ohio. London is in the house. Now we're also live on YouTube. So for those of your colleagues that could not attend the Zoom call or could not access the Zoom call, you can actually get the YouTube link from this video as well. So again, my name is Dr. Jav. I'm a forex and cryptocurrency trader. Welcome to the call. Now, just to make things clear from the outset, I'll try and keep this call to about 25 to 30 minutes maximum. And you will not become an expert by the end of this presentation. So I'll say that again, you will not be an expert by the end of this presentation. This webinar is only meant to be an introduction to trading. It's going to be an introduction to trading. And by the end of this webinar, you'll have everything you need to start trading with us. So again, my name is Dr. Jav. I'm a forex and cryptocurrency trader. Have been trading now for several years. If you can see my screen, my shared screen, please drop me a 111 in the chat box. Welcome to the call, everyone. Again, like I said earlier, I'm a trader, have been trading now for several years. Now, a little bit about myself, going back a fair few years, when I was young, I went to school and my parents said to me, work hard and get good grades. And that is what I did. I went to school, I worked hard, and I got very, very good grades. Now, after school, I went to university, and again, I worked very hard to get good grades, only to get a job that I absolutely hated. So my first job out of university, I absolutely hated. And that was when I decided that perhaps working for an employer, is not for me. And I very, very quickly decided that now was the time to perhaps, leave the job cycle, because effectively I was a slave to the system and I did not want to spend the rest of my life as a slave to the system. Now, prior to leaving my job, I actually bought a ticket to Australia, and I was at the airport, Heathrow Airport, and I came across the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad by a guy called Robert Kiyosaki. Now, this is probably a good time for you to get a pen and paper, because note takers are money makers, and you may want to take notes during this short presentation. So I came across the book by Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and I read that book cover to cover on my flight to Australia. Now, Robert Kiyosaki is an amazing guy. He's an entrepreneur with many, many businesses, and that was my first introduction to practical business. Now, I'd studied business at university, I'd learned the theory. However, when it comes to practical elements of business, it's totally different to the theory, and that's what I learned from that book. When I came back from Australia, I was financially free within 3 years, and the rest, as they say in is history. Now, Robert Kiyosaki introduced me to something known as the cash flow quadrant. The cash flow quadrant, in its most simplest of terms, teaches us that 95% of the entire world population is broke. 95% of 7.8 billion people, which comes to around 7.4 billion, are broke. If you want to be financially free, you have to be the top 5%, and that is composed of investors and business owners. Now, the great news is, as traders, we are both investors and also business owners. We make up the 5%, and to be honest, it's a great position to have. And again, when it comes to trading, you are able to trade from anywhere in the world, regardless of your geographical location. And also, when it comes to trading, it doesn't matter how tall you are, how short you are, how big you are, how small you are, your sex, your location, whether you're male or female, and also your professional qualifications make no difference, because trading helps everyone to earn an income and become financially free. Now, when it comes to foreign exchange in its most simplest of forms is the transfer or exchange of one currency for another. Now, let me give you an example. If you were to go to the USA, for example, from the UK, and change your pounds for your dollars, then you will have taken part in the foreign exchange market. Now, if you were to go back to that same exchange or bank at a later date or time and make another transaction, you may be offered a different exchange rate. It's that difference in exchange rates, it's the volatility in the market that we utilize as traders to profit from every single day. As long Sorry, can you hear me? If you can hear me, please drop me a 111 in the chat box. I think we're having an audio issue. So just bear with me a second. If you can hear me again, please drop me a 111 in the chat box. Okay, brilliant. Could you hear me before, or did my audio just go then? Was my audio okay before? Shall I continue, or shall I start again from the beginning? Can someone let me know? Okay, so you could hear me before. It went for about 3 minutes. Okay, I'm not sure what happened, so just bear with me. I'll go back to my presentation, and I apologize. It's the first time that's happened, and I will continue with the presentation. So again, if you lose the audio again, please let me know. I'll try and open the chat window at the same time as I've got my presentation open, so I should be able to see your chat messages as well. So just bear with me. Let me open my chat box again. I'll put it to the side, and then I can hear you and see you at the same time. Okay, so I'm going to continue. If you can see my slides, please let me know. Just drop me a 333 in the chat box, and I'll continue. Now, as I was saying earlier, whether you caught this or not, okay, I've just changed my Wi-Fi connection, so I'm going to continue with the presentation. I apologize for that. I think we're having Wi-Fi issues today, so I'm going to continue where I left off. So as I was saying earlier, if you do lose me again, please just drop me a chat box, because that's the only way I can communicate with you. So I'm going to keep my chat box open so I can see what you are saying, and I'll continue with the presentation. Now, like I was saying earlier, banks collectively make over $1 trillion every single day. $1 trillion, that's a lot of money, and they make that money from you. So if you have a bank account, your bank is using your money to trade with every single day. Now, my mentor, going back a fair few years, he said to me, Dr. Jav, if you want to be financially free, you need to do one of three things. One of three things. He said, financial services, real estate, or the property market. And the third thing he said was e-commerce. And now, luckily for me, I've been involved in all three of the above for quite some time. And when it comes to foreign exchange, obviously that covers or comes within the remit of financial services. Now, when it comes to foreign exchange trading, it's a market that is open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, Monday to Friday. You can trade on the foreign exchange market. So it does not matter where you are located. You could be in the Upper Hebrides, you could be in Alaska, in Australia. It makes no difference. You can trade the foreign exchange market, excuse me, Monday to Friday. Now, again, with foreign exchange, we have a system known as leverage, which basically means that if you choose to, you don't always have to use your own money to trade with. You can actually use the broker's capital to trade with and derive an income from that capital. When it comes to digital currency, it doesn't matter who you are or where you are based. You've probably come across the term Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin was the first digital currency to the marketplace. It was conceived in 2009. In 2009, the price of one Bitcoin, let's say it was 1 cent or 10 cents. Just a few months ago, the price of Bitcoin went up to $65,000. Bitcoin has been the highest performing asset out of every single asset class for the last 9 years. Currently, the price of one Bitcoin is in the region of $34,000, $35,000. We are expecting Bitcoin to hit 6 figures in the next few months. It could well be this year. So if you are not currently invested or trading Bitcoin, now is the best time to get started. Bitcoin is just one cryptocurrency out of 10,000 plus other cryptocurrencies. So we do also trade altcoins as well. And altcoin is a coin in addition to Bitcoin, which is the largest cryptocurrency in the marketplace. We also obviously have Ethereum. Ethereum is the second largest cryptocurrency in the market. And again, my recommendation to you is if you are not currently trading cryptocurrencies, you need to start looking at them seriously, because cryptocurrency is the future of money. Cryptocurrency is the future of money. It's digital money, and that is where we are headed, whether you like it or not. In the last few weeks, we had, was it El Salvador, a country in South America that decided that Bitcoin was now one of their, it was legal tender for them. And this is very, very big news. And since then, many other countries are now talking about using Bitcoin as potentially legal tender. Many banks around the world are also looking at Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies as well. So it doesn't matter who you are, where you are, cryptocurrency is big. And the good news is that we trade cryptocurrency every single day. We teach you and show you how to trade cryptocurrencies as well every single day. Now, in my particular case, I've been involved in cryptocurrencies for probably around 5 or so years. I was initially involved in the mining of Bitcoin, and then I moved on to investing and hodling, not just Bitcoin, but other cryptocurrencies as well. So again, cryptocurrency is a it's an amazing asset class, and the recommendation is for you to take it seriously. And just you being on this presentation means that you are already ahead of the curve. There are still millions of people around the world that have not yet heard of cryptocurrency. So you are ahead of the game just by attending this webinar. And for that, I congratulate you. What we do is that we show you, we teach you how to trade cryptocurrencies in addition to foreign exchange as well. There's also something known as high frequency trading. For example, binary options. This again is something that we do, and this allows you to earn money literally in minutes. So if you have little or no patience, then perhaps high frequency trading is something that you should look at. And the great news is that we've been doing high frequency trading now for quite a long time, and we have multiple 6-figure and 7-figure mentors that will teach you how to trade via the high frequency platforms that we have. Now, when it comes to e-commerce, again, going back to what my mentor said all those years ago, he said to me, e-commerce is one of those things that you should look at if you want to be financially free. Now, the great news is that we also teach you how to do e-commerce. So if you want to derive an income from the internet, we will show you and teach you how to do that, because we have an educational platform that shows you how to drop ship. So drop shipping basically means that you're buying a product and you're selling it to a third party, but you never take hold of that product. You never take hold of the product, so you don't need any warehouse space whatsoever. You buy from the seller, and then you sell to a buyer for profit. So you keep the difference in price without ever holding that product. My first sale online was well over a decade ago, and it's the best feeling in the world. So prior to that, obviously I had my job as an employee, so I did not know how to derive an income from the internet. But when you make your first dollar online, it's one of the most amazing feelings ever. And again, we don't just show you how to trade the markets. If you choose to, we also have an option for you that will allow you to learn how to drop ship and earn an income from the internet. Now, how do we actually show you how to trade? We have over 100 plus mentors. In fact, today, I think it's almost 200 mentors. We're probably one of the largest, if not the largest, educational providers when it comes to foreign exchange and trading education in the world. Currently, we have, I think, 400,000 plus members all over the world. We have in the region of 200 mentors, and we are in all, I don't remember how many countries, but 120, 130 countries around the world. So what we do is we teach you live every single day. So very much like I'm speaking to you right now on this, via this Zoom call, we actually teach you live how to trade the markets. Now online, you can see one of our platforms. This is actually the Harmonics platform, and the Harmonics platform basically pumps out trading ideas and alerts. It gives you the entry point, the stop loss, and take profit numbers for any particular trade. So if you have a mobile phone, a smartphone, you can trade the markets from anywhere in the world. In the last few years, I've been to 20 to 30 countries, and the great news is that I've been able to trade and run my businesses just with my smartphone with me. You don't even need a laptop. As long as you have a smartphone, as long as you know how to copy and paste, you can actually become a very, very good trader using our system, as many thousands of people have done so in the past. So the prerequisites to learning how to trade, there's only two prerequisites. Number one, you need access to a smartphone, whether it's Android or iOS, makes no difference. And number two, you have to be above the age of 18. If you have both of the above, then there's no reason why you can't do very, very well in trading. Now, when it comes to trading, 99% of trading, in my opinion, is mindset. 99% of trading is mindset. It's the 1% that is the skill set that we teach you how to do. And that is why we have teamed up with a guy called Bob Proctor. Bob Proctor is one of the largest personal development coaches in the world, and he's been one of my mentors for over a decade. Now, we understand, as trainers, as your mentor, we understand that mindset is very, very important. And that is why we've teamed up with Bob Proctor. Bob Proctor gets online every single week, and he ensures that we have the mindset for success. So this relationship we have is very, very important. And that is why many, many people that try to learn how to trade primarily from YouTube fail, because the mindset element is missing. And we have this partnership with Bob Proctor, and we ensure that you form the 76% of traders that profit from trading. On average, 76% of traders fail trading. So you are part of the remainder, the 24%. Because trading is something, you can't just learn how to trade it in 2 days. It takes a little bit of time. We understand this, and that is why we've got this platform that shows you how to trade the largest and most liquid currency markets in the world. Now, to get started on our trading platform is in the region of $235 for the Foreign Exchange Academy. For the High Frequency Academy, it's the same price. If you only want to do cryptocurrencies, again, it's the same price as well. If you want to do all of the above, if you want to do foreign exchange trading, you want to do cryptocurrency trading, which is something I highly recommend, because currently we are running up into the biggest bull run that we've ever seen. Generally, we have a bull run every 3 or 4 years, and this year is going to be one of the biggest bull runs we've ever seen. We are expecting Bitcoin to hit 6 figures, and many, many altcoins will break records. So the DCX Academy is a must. Now, if you want all of the above, like I said earlier, then you'd go for the Elite Academy for $325. There is a monthly fee as well, but later during this presentation, I'll show you how you can waive that fee. Now, just for a few days, this is a brand new promotion that we've got. We've never had this promotion before. We are actually offering you a $50 discount on each of the above. So to get started on the Elite package is now only $275. And for the remainder packages, if you chose them, one at a time, it's only $209, $210. So $200 to $300 to learn how to trade the largest and most liquid currency markets in the world. It's a no-brainer. Compared to other platforms I've seen out there in the market, to be honest, there is no comparison. We do have add-ons as well that you can add on to, for example, the forex Academy, if you choose to. Now, Vibrator, let me just give you one example. Vibrator is actually our scalping platform. And again, it allows you to scalp the market and achieve profits fairly quickly. And if you choose to learn Vibrator as well, you can add that to the forex Academy. However, the Elite Academy, which is my favorite package, at $275, allows you to not just scalp the market, but also do high frequency trading via binary options, and also cryptocurrency trading, which in my opinion is very, very important. Now, when it comes to the monthly fee, we have a scholarship system that allows you to waive that monthly fee so you don't have to pay it. Should you recommend 2 people to the Academy and they become active paying customers, you do not need to pay that monthly fee. So if I go back to that slide again, so effectively those prices are the only prices you will ever pay. So you can effectively, like I said earlier, learn how to trade the markets for just $200 to $300. That's like a drop in the ocean. Compared to other academies out there in the world, it's very, very economical for many, many people. We have, like I said earlier, over 400,000 students all over the world, ranging from professionals like doctors, pilots, nurses. We've got teachers, we've got students, university students, college students that are learning how to trade with us every single day. Now, the next part of this presentation is purely optional. You can choose to do this if you want to. If you want to earn additional income, you can do so by recommending additional people to the platform. So once you recommend 3 people to the platform, you can choose to become an IBO, an independent business owner. So you are now paid a bonus for every recommendation that you provide the organization. For example, if you recommend someone to the forex Academy, HFX or DCX Academy, you are offered a fast start bonus of $25. For the Elite Academy, you will get $50. Now you're probably thinking, $25, $50, it's not a lot of money. Can you do better than that? Yes, you can. Should you recommend 3 people to the organization, you will now be paid $150 every single month. 12 people, $600, 30 people, $1,000 every single month. In the example of a Platinum 1000, where you're being paid $1,000 a month, you don't have to recommend all those 30 people yourself. Even if you only ever recommend 3 people to the organization and they recommend additional people, you can still qualify for those bonuses. And the compensation plan gets better and better. It goes all the way up to Chairman 750. As a Chairman 750, you are now being paid $750,000 every single month as a minimum, in addition to your trading income. Currently within our organization, we have several people who are now Chairman 750 earning in excess of $750,000 every single month. So effectively, you've got 2 income streams. You have 2 income streams, and those 2 incomes, so you've got the forex income stream, and then you've got the income stream from the residuals. And the residual option is an option. Obviously, you're joining the academy to learn how to trade. You can choose to do the residual element as well. And if you were to go for that residual option, you can then pump your profits from the residuals into your trading account. So your forex, your broker's account, you can actually put money into your broker's account, capital into your broker's account directly from your residuals from the organization. So you are effectively compounding, and we teach compounding within the academy, but you can actually become a pure compounder whereby you've only ever used your residuals in your broker's account. So you're making profit from nothing effectively. So we teach you and show you how to derive an income from trading. We show you how to make money upon money, exactly like the banks do. Banks have been doing this for donkey's years. Banks have been doing this since the beginning of banks. What you are doing here, we're using the same systems as banks do, but we keep the profit ourselves. We keep the profits ourselves. My question to you, to every single person on this call, is in the last 10 years, for the amount of money that's flown through your bank account, what did you make on that? What did you make on the money that's flown through your bank account? Now, when I was asked that question several years ago, my mentor asked me, my answer was a big fat 0, because historically interest rates have been extremely low. In fact, today, if you have a bank account, you are actually losing money because of something known as inflation and the time value of money. So if you have a bank account, you are losing money. If you want to be making money on your money, then trading is the option for you. And we can actually show you how to earn the additional income without it affecting your current commitments. So you could be a full-time student, you could be working a job at the moment, you could be a single mother, single father, it makes no difference. You could be a pensioner. Within our organization, we have people ranging from the ages of 18 all the way up to 70 plus. So it caters for everyone regardless of your location. We can actually show you how to make more money than you are currently making via our platform. My question to you now is, do you keep your options open? Through the academy, we've actually been able to create a legacy and also generational wealth where we can feed our own families and their families and their families, and so on and so on. So we're looking at generational wealth. It's not just an opportunity to get started. This presentation was never going to be about showing you how to trade, because that is a skill set that you will learn once you join the academy. It's not something that you can learn in half an hour or even an hour, but because once you join the academy, once you do a little bit every single day, you will actually become a master trader like many of us have become. When I joined the academy, I didn't have much time. I was running other businesses. I only spent 10 to 20 minutes a day. So if you have a little bit of time available, if you're willing to learn, you can actually do very, very well from the academy. The secret of getting ahead is to get started. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Let's take that step together. My name is Dr. Jav. My recommendation to you now is to reach out to the person that recommended you attend this webinar. Again, I'm sorry for the technical difficulties we had at the beginning. Hopefully you didn't manage to catch the webinar. If you didn't catch all of the webinar, please get back to me via my YouTube channel, my social media channels, and I'll try and get a recording across to you. Again, my name is Dr. Jav. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside. Thank you.